What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Struggle with Joe Budden and DJ Akademiks. I'm Nadeska, and it's a big day for us. We have our first guest, Lil Yachty, fresh off the Met Gala.
I'm in this bitch.
Welcome to the show.
Hi.
So we have a lot of questions about the Met Gala. None of us are important enough to get invited. What goes on inside? We feel like that's an Illuminati type invite.
That shit is amazing.
What do you do there?
Just talk.
Y'all just talk?
Only.
Only.
No, yeah. They give you really expensive food, and then you just go to tables and talk to people. Everyone's just talking.
Really?
Yeah, but everyone is there.
Who did you meet last night?
Except for us.
Except for us.
Everyone is
Yo, how do you
there.
get an invitation for that, though? Like,
You gotta be somebody.
Damn.
You see the shade,
It's
though?
over for all of us already.
That's okay, you know? Some of us.
I feel like it was like
Listen,
selfie city.
let me tell you now
No, it was
before,
amazing.
before we continue, I'm the biggest fan of self-deprecation.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to let you know that.
Now that we got that out of the way. All right, so your album Teenage Emotions coming out soon. In May, you dropped the album cover. So we caught up with you at South by Southwest, and you said that you're feeling a little bit of pressure with this album because so many eyes are on you right now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now? How's the
I'm
album
cool
coming?
now. I'm it's done. So I'm just ready to put it out. You know what I'm saying?
You got that YG feature?
Yeah.
Okay, came through?
Yeah, he did it. He sent it that like the next day.
I told you I would deliver, right?
Yeah.
Keep my word.
No, yeah, you made that happen. I still wouldn't have had it if it wasn't for you.
Why'd you call it an album, though? Like usually we see now people playing around with, like, they'll drop albums and they call it mixtapes.
Between
Or
projects and stuff, right? Because everything on Apple Music and you still make money off it, right? I don't know, cause I don't know. I just treated it differently, cause I had those first two projects, which were still technically like an album, but I didn't package it as if I packaged this project.
But didn't you put more pressure on? You put more pressure on yourself just calling it an album, right?
It did, but in a good way. I feel like it was good pressure.
Creatively,
you know what I'm
or
saying? Creatively, and just like the way I went into it. When I did the cover, everything, I just took it more serious.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Which isn't always a good thing, but
When you did what cover?
a cover, not that cover, the cover that
Teenage
just
Emotions.
past cover. When I came up with that cover.
Go back.
So you came up with this cover.
Yeah, I came up with that cover, and
Nobody from the art department at the label came up with this cover.
No,
you went to
actually-
the label and said, I want two gay dudes kissing. I want the white girl with the funny hair. You went to the label and said you want all of that.
Actually, I didn't go to the label.
Who you called?
I didn't call the label. It has nothing to do with the label. We do it and then we give it to the label.
Let me ask you a question. 'cause
Wait,
this-
I'm not done with my question. Fuck out of here.
All right, nigga.
So explain it to me, because when I see this, when I see the cover, I'm a bit jaded.
I know.
Well, admittedly, I admit it. I think that's normally what I think. So give me your creative process behind the cover. Who are you trying to reach? Tell me what the message is here.
The message is just to believe in yourself, to love yourself. Basically, it's just showing all signs of life. You know what I'm saying? She has vitiligo. She's like a emotional girl. You know what I'm saying? We have obesity, and then we have same-sex love. You know what I'm saying?
What about your music speaks to any of that?
My music is basically to stay positive and just to love yourself, you know what I'm saying? I'm the outcast of the hip hop game, you know what I'm saying? These are all outcasts on this cover. And all I'm basically saying is you can be yourself and still be okay with that.
Do you feel like an outcast in the whole
That's
genre?
what I got.
I feel like
or
an
just
outcast.
in-
I have a million
I feel
questions.
like an outcast
No,
compared
that's
to
exactly what I got from it.
I
He
feel like
is an outcast of
compared
hip-hop.
to
How is he an outcast
He's gonna
in
explain.
hip hop?
you wouldn't say I'm an outcast.
No.
So when you say you're
Wait, can we define outcast first?
when I look
wanna
at
know-
outcast, I look at like someone who just sticks out basically. Someone who it doesn't really fit into the pod, into the circle. That's how
And you would say that you are an outcast?
compared to, I feel like I'm an outcast compared to people like you, or like you're from your generation.
Well, I'm an outcast.
Old heads, man.
No, you are
Okay.
you
an
are the
outcast.
same. You guys are the same, and I feel like the new generation is the outcast, but I feel like I'm the top outcast.
Let me tell you something, right?
Now that's interesting.
That's bullshit. But I understand it.
At least for the moment, I feel like I
Okay.
stick out the most. And that's not even necessarily.
Do you
a good
like
thing.
that or do you dislike that?
You know what I'm saying? It's not a like or a dislike. It's just
So
something.
you've
that
accepted it?
It doesn't matter to me because it's not stopping me. Now, if it was slowing down my business and it was stopping money and it was making things hard for me, then I would
I
take
don't
it like.
care about the business part.
And that's the
I
problem.
care about how Yachty feels.
I'm telling you how I feel. I am
You're giving
happy
me-
every day.
Wait, say that again.
happy. I'm happy every day because life is moving in such a positive way. I can't get slowed down.
So maybe he has been media trained. This is a very media trained answer that I'm getting.
Not a media
All right, so let me respond to what
it's
you're
just how
saying.
I am.
Okay, let me tell you about how humans are.
Okay, I'm listening.
Feelings are fickle. What that means is they come and they go. Nobody is one thing forever. You cannot tell me, you would be lying to tell me that as a young man, how old are you?
19.
In this industry, in this music industry, in the music business, you are happy 24/7. That is a lie.
So-
that is bullshit,
so-
and I refuse to have somebody tell me bullshit. I want to have an honest
So
conversation.
when you come from a college dorm room with no money, okay, you scamming credit
Which is
cards.
all college dorm rooms.
And you ain't getting no play with no girls. You're not getting. You have no clothes. You have no car. And you come to having 3-4 cars, you got millions of dollars, $500,000 on your body just to wear, and any kind of clothes you want, any hoes you want, how could you be upset?
Because I don't think that's where your values lie. That's why. That's
why. Where you have a problem.
That's why. And all of the rappers, and I don't want this to come off like old nigga mad shit.
But it is.
It is.
It is.
Okay, so let me erase that then. My number one objective with speaking to you is to understand, right? The other day, I said some things on this show, whenever that was, and when I watched it back, I thought it was harsh. I'll be honest. I thought it was harsh, number one, because of your age. I thought it was harsh because I do believe that there's an entire community of hip hop that y'all are in charge of, right? So, is that sounding old guy mad still?
No, it sounds like you know you fucked up and you trying to bring it back.
I ain't fucked up.
What you said? Let me you started the conversation. You said first, okay. You said I'm signing Capital, correct? And then you said that you basically discredited Capital and for everything that it has in hip hop.
Capital's trash.
No, you know Migos is signing Capital.
Good for them. But Capital didn't find Migos. So don't tell me about them.
They didn't find me. I'm signing QC. It's a joint venture. We use them for partnership.
I know how this goes.
Okay.
I know how this goes.
So
shout out to your team. Y'all are doing great.
Okay.
When I shit on Capital, I'm shitting on Capital.
Okay, but Capital has shit to do with me. Okay.
Shit.
I came in and brought with QC the same way they did. I'm just because I'm not hood or street does not mean nothing.
I'm not hood or street.
Yachty. The point I'm making is just because I'm not hood or street and I'm signing Capital does not mean I didn't come from QC. I still came from Atlanta. All right, I have my own mindset and how I brand myself and how I make this shit pop because I just know how to do this shit. I don't have no nice corporate white person in my ear like.
He always believes that. You see,
That's because
I think that's
niggas'
what you
mindsets
believe.
are on some other shit compared to what I be on. I'm not on that type shit. I just know how to make this shit, and it's good. I'm happy that I can make you think in your mind that I got somebody behind me. That let me know I'm doing the right shit the right way.
Yeah, that's the biggest crock of bullshit I've heard. But that's fine. That's okay. Let's clear up that Ebro interview, right?
Okay, which
because
one?
the only one
I
that
got two. The first one, okay.
the first one is the one.
Right.
And I'll speak for all the old bitter people. I think that's the one that got people to view you in the light that they do.
Yep.
So when I was shitting on you, because I don't take back nothing I said, I think that, and this is my opinion, and I would like to ask you in a minute what you want from hip hop and what you're willing to exchange for it. So that's a later question. But damn, I forgot my point. What was I just saying?
The Ebro interview.
Oh, Ebro. So now I think that Ebro was that interview was real stupid. It was. I don't think Ebro had any business asking you those questions. Your response said to me that maybe you were not media trained. Are you media trained?
I'm not. It's not that I'm not media trained, but I learned
Do
from my
you
mistakes.
care?
I learned from my
So
mistakes.
that was a mistake.
That was definitely a mistake.
Talk
That was
to me.
my first mistake, and my second one was that interview when I said the Biggie thing. That was
You
my
regret
second.
that?
I don't regret it, but it was definitely a mistake.
Yeah.
It was a terrible
How do you
thing
feel
to
like
say.
that's impacted your career? Or just the way people enjoy perceiving you?
Well, I feel like it brought me to another level. It raised conversation in good and bad ways, but all publicity is good publicity. But I do
disagree
wish,
with that too.
but I do wish that I didn't say it. I can say that.
Now,
Let me add to my point, because I don't want him or people like him to confuse the old people's perspective. When I saw the interview, and I wasn't very familiar with you. I still am not so familiar with you. Akademiks and Deska and the trendy hip people, they explained it to me. But when I saw it, you came off, and I think you realize these things already, you came off a bit dismissive.
Yeah.
And people that are passionate about music, so when I watch it, my opinion comes from, well, shit, if he feel like that about this culture that saved my life, saved his life, saved so many people's lives, and he's just like that arrogant about it, then fuck this nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you can understand people feeling like that. And unfortunately, the negative opinion is the one that gets all the press. The comeback, when you do the second one, we don't care about that. I've had to learn that the hard way myself. Tell me where you judge your peers.
What do you mean?
I mean, with MCs, there's always, there was a movie called Top 5, there's always a Top 5 Dead or Alive. With gentlemen like you who are more concerned with fun, it seems you guys have alleviated the competition in it. Would that be right in saying that or wrong?
Kinda.
Okay. I won't ask if you like that or if you dislike it, but so if you had to rank your contemporaries, who is the number one person? Explain it to me like I'm a kindergartner and I don't know because I'm old and bitter. Who is the number one person with the funny hair, with all the jewelry, rapping in this style, making these songs?
Number one what?
The
In your
number
peer
one
group.
artist that does things that creates music in the style that you do. I would think that you, Uzi, I would think that that's a popular conversation for you. Migos, I would think that's a popular topic of conversation for you. No?
Well, you know then, yeah.
But I don't rate these people.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I can't sit and rate. I'm still a rapper
who do you-
myself.
Why the fuck you can't?
Because my nigga, it's like that's kind of weird. My nigga, if I
but
sit
rap
here
is
and like,
competitive, that's why. So say for example,
these
people
new
don't say-
guys are
it
fucking
doesn't-
good.
I don't really.
Boy, you could tap
I guess
dance.
let me rephrase it for you and T. So we compare rappers like who came up together, like
I
the
know what
Kendricks,
you're
the J.
saying.
Cole's, the
I watched
Wale's.
the show.
Just in your peer group, I guess, who do you feel then is maybe your biggest competition?
They just trying to ask you if you think you're better than Uzi, bro. That's what they're trying.
No,
look at-
I'm not trying to ask that.
I look at Uzi is definitely my competition. 21. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. I think you guys are the top, at least for the newer guys. We're excluding Migos, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who fall in that, I want to say genre, even though you don't like the mumble rap label. But you and Uzi at the top, right? I would imagine, and I guess to speak to competition, you believe you're doing the best music out of everybody.
I believe I'm
right?
doing it. No, I believe. No, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't believe I'm doing the best music. I believe I'm doing the best business.
Really?
Yeah, I believe when it comes to this overall package and shit, I'm the one who really got this shit on lock.
So business is.
I'd like to hear more about that.
That's what I care about. I care
I'd like to
about
hear more about that.
business, my brand. I'm money, man. The money that you make, this
what
rap
about the
money
art?
is and the art too.
Man, let me
what do you
hear
mean?
about the business
And the
part
art
first.
too. But I just have
Maybe he got something to
my
school me
mindset
on.
is just bigger than just music, bro. It's more than one. It's
Your school is.
What
mixed.
about your business makes you feel that it's better than your
because
contemporaries?
I take it to the next level. I was smart enough. And don't get me wrong, I'm not discrediting anyone's business.
Why y'all new niggas so discredit one of them niggas,
Because
man?
for what? Why?
He's not retired.
It's
rapper.
no point.
Are you,
Like,
are you
Jesus,
speaking
man.
about, for example, you linked up with the Sprite commercial?
Yeah,
Target
exactly.
Y'all doing well with
Target
him.
commercial.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that
Nautica. You seem like out of all your contemporaries, you reach beyond music, and I'm not sure
And that's
if,
just
if
the
you're just
beginning.
chosen or your business behind the scenes.
How
is
is he
bringing
reached
It's
that.
every
beyond
single
music?
one.
I just
Name
told
a
you he's
couple
doing a
things
fucking.
in branding.
He's
Sprite,
doing
you did a Target
The niggas
commercial.
don't get in their whole life, my
Line.
nigga. You can't come on.
So because he has a Sprite commercial,
Deal.
his business, his
Deal.
Sprite deal, his business is better than his contemporaries?
Target
Because
too.
no
That's
one
big.
else.
That's big.
Target one was big.
That's
and
big.
that
Come
was
on,
major.
Target, Sprite.
Let me
Yeah.
shout
That's
out Target.
big.
That's
That's
right.
big.
Target,
That's
Sprite,
big. That's
and
big.
I come on, bro.
That's big.
I'm creative designer at Nautica, bro. These folks don't even let people like us in,
That is
bro.
big.
So we just
That is
answered your
big.
question.
Come on,
That
bro.
is big.
So it was Target that.
None of his
that's all it took to
contemporaries
turn
are
the
doing
tide.
that.
19 with red hair and diamond teeth, bro. They don't even let niggas with this color in, bro. Come on. You can't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right.
That's how I look at Joe every
agree.
episode.
He's right.
I agree.
What am I saying,
I
man?
told you this 15 minutes before he came in, and you
Are
refused
you
it.
in? So
Wait, hold on.
let's-
Wait,
I want to
how
ask.
much?
I wanna
Wait, how much
ask-
of that do you attribute to Coach K?
20%.
No. So you attribute.
You know what I mean? Like these opportunities, though.
What you mean, like, as in, like, how did the?
Yeah. So is he the mind that's driving it, or are you
I'm the-
also
I'm the-
actively
I'm the-
saying, "Yo, let me get these
It
things"?
depends. It depends. I'll speak it, but he makes it happen
Makes it happen. Well, that's a good
every
business,
time.
man.
It's 50-50. We gonna have and have.
Are you in a 360?
I don't know. Am
No,
I?
no, don't tell me you don't know. You know if you in the 360.
Bro, I don't really.
Are they getting a cut of that Sprite commercial check?
don't know.
You know, man. Stop
I mean, I know I got an amazing deal. I have an amazing attorney.
But you don't know if you're in a 360. If you don't know you're in a 360, you're in a 360. It's like one of those.
Okay.
You know what a 360
I know I
deal
recouped
is,
my
right?
deal.
I mean, you and Coach, you and Coach probably had that conversation, right?
You do know what a 360 deal
Never.
is, though.
I heard about it.
I'd like to know your opinion on it. I don't even care
Can
whether
you explain it
agree.
to the
Yeah,
audience
you have
first?
to explain it to
When
me.
an old nigga like me sees Yachty in a Sprite commercial and sees Yachty in a Target commercial, I say to myself, the label is really doing, again, the label, I don't know if that's QC, Capital, whoever, is doing an amazing job cashing in on their 360. Clearly there's some marketing appeal that this kid has that transcends hip hop, and the label is taking full advantage of it. So when you have a star like that, it behooves the label, if you're in a 360, to do all that they can to get you these other ventures. So a 360 basically is, the label eats off of everything. The thinking was,
touring,
hold up, the
commercials,
thinking
everything.
when a 360 deal was introduced was, we are the people that are making the act famous. We're putting our money up and we're doing everything, and then that person just gets to go and do what the fuck they want, and we don't eat from anything but album sales. As the industry started to decline,
Yes.
they had to find other
Okay.
ways to eat. So when I see you with this, your business is great. You're absolutely right. But when I see it, I say, okay, that might be a 360 deal, and I'd like to know how you feel about 360 deals. Because if it's true, if you and your team are the people that are coming up with all of the creative shit behind Yachty, then what the fuck would I be paying Capital anything for? That's my question to you.
Well, I've already recouped my deal. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't
that's
know what that means.
Like, I've made back all of the money that I was given in my
You might
advance.
not have been given very much money, so that's an
I
empty
was-
statement to me.
I was given a lot for me. Over $1 million.
Okay.
I had over $1 million deal.
Well, of course you're gonna recoup. You on hit records.
At least you know.
You should. It's my job to be aware.
I
At no
appreciate
point do I want to see. Again, you got a lot of hostility. At no point do I want to discredit you.
You did discredit me, and you discredited my whole label. You did.
Fuck Capital.
I'm not, bro. I'm under Capital, but I'm not Capital. I'm QC.
I'm never talking about. I'm never talking about. QC.
What I'm,
Okay.
okay, but what I'm,
I'm
saying
talking
is that's
about
what
major
I am.
labels. My beef will always be
I
the
understand
QCs of the world, the TVEs in the world,
Yeah,
the Shadies of the world, the people that bring
I know.
the talent to the people that don't know, have a fucking clue. I'm always on that team. So no, I don't want to insult your people. I'm insulting Capital, and I still insult them. Fuck Capital.
I'm just talking about QC, bro.
All right, so tell me how I insulted QC.
Coach, you got something.
I didn't say you insulted. I said you discredit my label. I'm not. I am QC. I'm Capital, but I am QC. I need my credit to go. All my credit is going to my label, which is QC.
You are so well spoken.
Is that a problem?
How come everything I say?
I'm just asking 'cause I'm
I'm
just asking.
complimenting
Okay.
you.
Well,
Relax.
thank you. I'm
everything
sorry.
is great.
Thank you.
I'm not the way I come off here. I'm a cool guy.
Okay, cool.
I'm just passionate about hip hop. You seem very well spoken. I say that to say somebody who is only listening to your music might not walk away with that, i.e. a 2 Chainz. People may not know that he is so well spoken.
Mm-hmm.
People may not know. There's a few people like that. Do you think that you kind of marketing that aspect would help some? Even though your business is intact, even though you have $1 million, even though you recouped, even though you icy, do you feel as though you have some other attributes that'll help you get a little further? Because I'm not concerned with where your business is at 19, Yachty. You're on top of the fucking world. You should be at 19.
Right.
I'm concerned with what Yachty does at 25, 26, 27, 28.
I don't know. I feel like I'm on the right path, and as far as like where I need to be, you know what I'm saying? I kind of take it step by step. I'm putting all my eggs in the basket. You know what I'm saying? Lining it up so that where, you know what I'm saying, next year is quiet for me in here. I'm set. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make those moves outside it. That's why I be trying to be outside of hip hop all the time. You know what I'm saying? I love music, but I like to do other things. You know what I'm saying? When it just so that it's good. You know what I'm saying?
I do have a question, because this is from someone who is a fan of, I won't say all your music, but the majority, I would say.
No, you a fan of all that shit.
Peekaboo is kind of lit, bro. You was bumping it like 15 minutes.
Peekaboo is hard.
Okay,
I saw
anyway.
it.
I keep asking myself, why do you respond to the old heads? And by the way, and for you and for a lot of people watching, when I believe when we say old heads, it's not just an age, it's just like a mentality. It's a mentality you're stuck in yesterday.
Yeah. I don't think that when we say old head, we're talking about age specifically.
Okay. So I wonder why he responds to criticism from y'all when his music is not intended for y'all. And also, it seems like there's an agenda to just always take him out of context. Also, and it's a two-part question, I like it when you sing and harmonize more, like you did on Broccoli, like you did on One Night.
Right.
When I see you start recording freestyles because some old head niggas tell you can't rap or you're not hip-hop, I'm like, they're getting you off your track. You're creating multi-platinum hits, generating tons of money for you, your family, your label. Why are you caring about what these niggas are saying? That's not your lane.
It took me.
And we have that conversation.
Yeah, it took me a minute to honestly learn that. You know what I'm saying? It was me basically. What it is, it's just like this part of my brain that just wants. You know when you just. I don't know if you know, but sometimes it's a part of my brain that just wants to please everyone, and you can't. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go. I'm the type of guy like I have to.
So you're not
go
always
things.
happy.
It's not about not.
So you are not always happy.
Well, that one's called teenage emotions. Happy's not the only emotion.
That's my fucking point. So when I said that earlier, he told me I was a liar.
But I am 100%. I am.
He said he was positive.
I'm still good. I'm not sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's just me wanting to, cause I can't. I'm not. I can rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I like to. Sometimes trying to showcase.
But bro, you know,
I'm not trying to be a lyricist though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they're trying to judge you in. So
that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. When you record
for Hot 97, and I like that song, right? I play that song for these old head niggas like Joe, and he's looking at it and he's analyzing it from a perspective that will not appreciate your talent.
But that's.
You just sat there and told a bold-faced fucking lie.
What was the lie?
What was the lie?
I listen to that record and don't appreciate a nigga like his talent, or do I judge niggas like him to have the same fucking bar as a me or a fucking him or somebody? I don't do that. That beat came on Peekaboo. It's my first time hearing it.
No, not Peekaboo.
And as soon as I heard it, what I say, don't lie to him.
No, not Peekaboo. He has other records where he's rapping, just straight rap. Just give him
Yo,
bars.
y'all have the old niggas fucked up. We like all this fun shit. I don't want to hear me in the fucking club.
I don't think you're speaking for all the old niggas right now. They don't like Yachty. Yachty knows. They don't like Yachty.
We don't like what he represents.
Truth be told, one of the big things which I've told him is that he gets the same like negative energy from the old heads as Uzi, as other people that kind of do what they do. He's the only nigga who responds. He'll speak about it.
Good.
Uzi ain't never.
Good. I would
That's
like him
not
to.
good because then
I disagree.
He becomes the person that everybody's dissing. Is anybody dissing Uzi? No, because he's not responding. He's not giving the energy back. He's not feeding into it. He will actually engage.
I'm impressed.
Why not?
I'm impressed more by the niggas.
Okay, it doesn't bother me.
No, but it does bother you.
It's spiraling.
When you
gonna
start
make him
asking
say
questions.
It's not that
It's
that it bothers me. It's just, I just enjoy talk. I enjoy conversation, bro.
Then tell me what you want from hip hop.
I don't know. I mean,
You don't think that's a question you should answer at some point?
what do I want from hip hop?
Or are you leaving all of this to QC to figure out?
Nah, I mean, I'm making music, bro. I'm just having fun. You know what I'm saying? My fans
You're
love
gonna have
it.
a problem
It's-
with just having fun in 5 years.
What did you
what
want
is
from
that-
hip hop?
what do you-
when
You're gonna have a
were
big
19?
problem
So
with
what
just
was-
having.
Yeah, what
you
was
don't
you
sound like
wanting
you
to-
very aware
But what
with
is
what's
it?
going on, and you one of the hottest niggas on
But
earth.
what do you want me to say? You want me to say?
I want you to be aware of your business. I want you to know whether you in a 360 or not. I want you to appreciate the culture that changed your life and took you from college dorm rooms eating fucking oodles and noodles. I want you who's well spoken and articulates himself well.
My nigga. Chill.
Yeah, hold up. Yo,
I'm just playing. We just
Yeah, that never works when I try it.
And this is a lot.
I was him.
No. This is a lot of the things that I believe people don't get. A year ago when he was 18, right, and he said certain things that he did, if you listen to him a year later, you could tell he's given a effort to try to learn. Yo, he's 19. He's
Yeah,
19.
Joe, when you were
Again, he's not
19
going to be well versed on like these people died. Okay, after or before he was
What
born.
people died?
Tupac Biggie.
I said not one word about Tupac.
No. However, what I'm saying is that if you want him to be this aware of the culture and
I don't. Why do you keep saying what I want him to be?
you just asked him about
Look,
it.
Don't worry about
You
it.
just asked
Joe.
You just asked him about he needs to know what took him from blah 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 to here. If you want to know about the history and all of that, I'm saying he's 19. I think he's given a very good effort to try to learn. Why don't he get credit for that?
Joe, when you were 19, did you have a very strong idea of what you wanted out of rap? Or
different
do you
era.
feel like you
Different
didn't
era.
know and
Completely
made
different
some
era.
wrong terms?
We're
Where's
all even talking about a different
We
era.
asking you.
What the fuck do a different era have to do with receiving information? Tell me, Yachty. Nothing.
I think it's
That's an easy go-to.
but it's
that niggas
different
say.
now.
Yes.
The way shit is now, it's just not the same, bro.
I know. Know why it's different? Because we fucking made it different. Y'all carry it. That's why I have to be invested. Anybody who's passionate about hip hop has to be invested in them. I was you last decade. I was dissing Wu-Tang. Go to Google me. Go
No, you
Google.
weren't him. No, because your music fit with the style of music.
You're
that
missing what I'm
your
saying. You're
contemporaries.
missing what I'm saying. The divide that exists between younger acts and older acts. Last decade, that divide existed too. I'm responsible for contributing to it. Anybody who was around from the 90s, I wanted to rap against them and I wanted to clean them up. It created an amazing, fucking
But that's
really
not what
bad
it is. I'm not
discord.
trying to rap against.
But there's still a discord, is
yeah,
what
it
I'm
is.
saying.
It's a misunderstanding.
Yeah, one of the reasons I wanted you here was so you and I could maybe help get to the bottom of this, because niggas like me don't really socialize with niggas like you.
Right.
Niggas like you don't really socialize with niggas like me.
Right.
If we all love hip hop and everybody's eating, that cannot continue. It cannot continue. I blamed Ebro for asking him about Biggie and Pop. I never want to ask him about Biggie and Pop. Why would I be asking him about Biggie and Pop? I would ask you your influences, but you told me in that Soulja Boy shit. I was very sad to see the Soulja Boy shit. You don't care.
Wait, what? You was very sad. So you
Just
didn't ask me
about the Soulja Boy shit. I was sad about it.
Me too.
Who influences you? Like rappers. I believe you said it before, but who are your influences when
nigga.
you came?
I don't really have influences, but I like people I like listen to like on a daily, like like Drake, Kanye, Kid Cudi,
But for your style,
Lil B.
Okay.
That was my favorite. Is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Praise God.
Yeah.
All right, so as you continue to grow your brand and do all of these business deals, is there a line for you? Sometimes you have to compromise to make money, do things you don't necessarily love.
No, I've never done something that I thought was corny or trash or just really uncomfortable.
And you think you never will? Even if the check is big enough?
No, I'm never gonna. I tell them all the time. I really don't want, cause my image. I care so much about my image, man. Like I can't go out sad like a lame. You know what I'm saying? Like I care about how I look. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like if like I'm not gonna throw no name on the table to like some like brand that's like, man, yeah, we got this million, but you gotta wear like these fucking beat up ass shoes or like I don't know, not even shoes. Just I don't know. I care about my image. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sell out.
But you're always happy.
Why are you so mad?
I'm always
at
blessed.
I'm gonna enjoy what you have to say about our next topic.
All right, you ready?
This is good.
Yo, Yachty, by the way, Yachty, thanks for coming through.
No problem.
I really
I would-
appreciate
I
you.
would
I
like
didn't
to
think you
thank-
would come through to talk to this.
Oh, I made sure I
This
had
dude.
to come. I have to.
Why?
Because we had to have this
By the way,
conversation.
and salute to Yachty, he was one of the few and only rappers who congratulated me once I got this gig. So
Of
salute
course.
to you. That's my guy, yo.
This ain't about
And
you.
by the way,
This ain't
It's all about leveling up.
No,
You
no,
gotta
no.
level up.
I treat
It's
that
about leveling
with
up.
a lot of like respect.
Yo, I hate this. I hate this.